Hi everyone! So we just received a new FedEx shipment today, right? And in it is from our crafter. It has some finished crafted rings that he just shipped to us. Now, so in this video, we're gonna do some ring unboxing. It's been quite a while since we've done some ring unboxing videos. We've had several of our clients asking us about it because it has been quite a while. So here I am, gonna do our next ring unboxing for you guys. Alright, so let me just find a table and place it down. And okay, let me just adjust the camera here. Okay, so here's the FedEx shipment. Now, I'm really excited to see it. I have no idea what's inside. All I know is there's only 3 rings inside, okay? And and each time, you know, when we receive a box, something like this, all of us, we get really excited. Okay, so whenever we receive it, it's like opening a Christmas present. So it's almost like Christmas to us, like pretty much every day, every other day of the week. So first thing we do right now is whenever we receive a shipment, we always disinfect it. Because of the current situation, right? We always ensure that our ring boxes, right, especially for these cardboards, they are disinfected and they are clean and disinfected. And that's also why I'm not sure if you noticed, I'm wearing gloves right now, right? So after we've opened it, we would also immediately discard these cardboard boxes. We never reuse them. So let me find the tab to open the box. Okay, here it is. I'm not sure if you can see it. Okay, so I'm gonna tear it open. Alright, okay, so let me just, I'm not sure if you can see it. And okay, so inside it looks something like this. And when our rings are being shipped, right, from overseas, from our crafters, it would be bubble wrapped in this metal container, right? So it's really sturdy. So if you notice how, no matter how much I press it, it would never get crushed, right? It's a metal piece. Okay, and it's also bubble wrapped to give it extra security. So I'm just gonna remove these bubble wraps. Okay, and what we have here is this metal container. Due to privacy reason, I'm just gonna cover the important details. Alright, so this is how it looks like, and it's also sealed and taped up. So all of our rings, they are shipped by International FedEx Priority, and of course they are fully insured. This is really important to us. And let me just cut the tape out. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. You're gonna have a first preview of what's inside. Alright, so inside here there is more bubble wraps, bigger bubble wraps in fact. And how it is these are our work order forms, where there are 3 slips of sheets over here, because you know that all I know is there's 3 rings being shipped to us and there's 3 work order forms over here. So in a way, this is how it looks like with our, let me try to cover some details. This is our Jann Paul logo, and at the corner here of each slip is attached a ring over here, right? Inside this secured plastic. Okay, so there's 1, 2, and 3 rings over here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them all out and give you a closer look. Alright, so the first ring I took out is a super ideal cut. It's a 0.5 carat ring, colors F and clarity is VS2. So you can see that it's set on a beautiful 6-prong setting, and if you notice, the tip of the prongs, of the 6 prongs, it's a little bit like almost like a squarish shape. That's like the very classic 6 prongs square tips. And if you look at the band, right, this is something very special which we did. It's a white gold and rose gold band setting. So it's an 18K white and rose gold band setting, and it's a double band twist design. Now the thing about double band twist designs is they are usually very thick and very chunky. So what we did here is very different. It's a double band twist, and then we made it overlapping like a crisscross effect to have that tapered effect where it tapers from thick to thin towards the main diamond, which really accentuates the main diamond really well. And when I show you the side profile here, you notice something little special we did over here, which is the heart shape at the crown head. Alright, so this is a unique custom ring design that we did to give it a little bit more meaning and a little bit something special. And if you notice, even the prongs over here, notice how it tapers from thick to thin towards the top, right? So these thick to thin tapered bands, right, it does help to accentuate the main diamond, especially from the side profile view. Now if I'm just gonna like put the whole band on my palm like this, right, you can just see how beautiful the overall setting is. And just look at that workmanship. You don't see those, like, you know, typical smudges. You can see how polished the band is. It's really well done, and I'm so proud to show this piece, and I'm sure our master crafter would be very happy to hear me say this as well. Alright, so this is a very beautifully and nicely done setting, and you can also just see how bright the diamond is. So, you know, for all of our super ideal cut, they are cut with the maximum light return, and you can just see how brilliant it is. Those 8 symmetrical arrows, right, it's like picture perfect, and it's just really gorgeous. And I'm sure we just can't wait to show our client who's gonna receive this beautiful piece of ring. Okay, so next up is an octagon diamond. So we're really lucky to have to see this piece. It's an octagonal shaped diamond. It's a hearts and arrows diamond as well. So hearts and arrow shapes, they are usually limited to round shape. So this is a really special cut that we designed and patented. It's a 0.74 carat octagon hearts and arrows diamond, and it's set on a classic 4 prongs. So the octagon is an 88 faceted diamond with 8 hearts and arrows, and it's a really unique peak, which is something really special, and it's set on a 4 sharp tip prong setting. So if I try to show it to you closer, you can notice like the tip of the prongs where it slowly curves from thick to thin as well towards the diamond, and it really highlights the octagon shape very beautifully. And you can just see how bright and brilliant the octagon diamond is. Now this setting, right, it's on a classic tapered band where it goes from thick to thin towards the main diamond. So tapered bands, they look very nice on slim to medium sized fingers because it accentuates the main diamond very well, right? And one thing we made a little bit special on this tapered band is, if you look at the edges here, right, we made it a slight knife edge. Like there's a slight knife edge over here where you can see that those edges on the band here, right? So it's really beautiful, and it's very elegant. It adds that classiness in the setting. And when I show you the side profile view, I mean, it's like, wow. You can just see your main diamond floating over there and the bottom tip of the diamond. And if you notice these 2 triangle holes on the side, these are called cathedral setting. Why they are there is also to accentuate the main diamond and to give the sort of like the appearance that the main diamond sits higher. And just look at how the 4 prongs curved out organically to blend everything well together. And when I show you the side, okay, Now this is one trick that we did, which is very interesting, because you notice there's like a V-shaped tray over there, right? Now that V-shaped tray, I know it looks beautiful, but it also has a practical purpose, because if you notice the side profile view, you get to see the whole side profile, the whole side diamonds. These tray here acts as a reinforcement for these prongs. So it's actually there to make it stable, all right, and to make it also very safe and very durable. So it's perfect for everyday wear. And we also made it into a V-shaped design, so it looks very inconspicuous and you don't really notice it, and it's something a little bit like hidden on the side. And if I rotate the ring around, you can just see how magnificent this piece is. Alright, so this is really well done. Let me show you the whole side profile view of it again. Alright, so you can just see that fine workmanship of this ring, and again the top view, the beautiful octagon shape. Alright, so this is our final and third ring, which happens to be a cushion brilliant. I've got so much to say about this diamond, because you know, it's the world's first cushion hearts and arrows diamond. So you know, usually for normal cushion or standard cushion cuts, they look entirely different from this. It doesn't have the hearts and arrows facet structure, so often it tends to look much duller and darker. So when we designed and founded the first cushion hearts and arrows diamond, we were so excited back then. So you know, this diamond has lots of meaning to us, and it's you know, the world's most brilliantly cut cushion, and you can just see those 8 distinct arrows patterning set on the 4 prongs. It's perfect. Nothing else needs to be done for it. And this setting, right, it's on a petite pave band, so it's a uniform band. So uniform bands, they do go very well with cushion shaped diamonds, because it helps emphasize the shape. And you can also see that you can see just how finely those prongs are done, because usually for pave, sometimes you get to see it can look a little bit chunky, where you get to see lots of like metals, or rather lots of gold on the side. But these prong tips are done very petite, such that you know, you hardly see any gold, and in fact you see a lot more diamonds. And one thing to note is we do hand pick each of these diamonds individually. So these are hand picked to be our JP signature melee diamonds, where there are 57 facets, 8 hearts and arrows, D to F color, and VVS to VS clarity. And let me show you the side profile view of it. Just look at that workmanship over there. It's so well done, and it's just so symmetrical. You can just see these like V shape here, which is similar to like a fishtail pave, right? And you can just see this beautiful patterning going on here. And if you notice, we purposely done it until 3/4 way, where the bottom 1/4 of the band is left plain. Now this is also a functionality and practical purpose, such that it allows you to resize the ring in the future. So you know, in the future, if you want to resize it bigger or smaller, it can be easily done. And here's the side profile view, right? So you can see the crown head, right? And these are the trays, which acts as a reinforcement for the 4 prongs. So overall, this is a really stunning piece. And just let me get this lid out there. It came from my gloves. All right, and I'm really excited to, you know, show this to our client and for him to receive his ring. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is showing you these 3 diamonds together under a different light source. So right now it's under a JMX light source, which uses LED light, or rather direct lighting. And over here you can just see the fire of the diamond and the scintillation as well. So just look at those big chunky flares, right? So remember the arrows you saw earlier. Notice at certain angles, these arrows become those big flashes of light. And you know, in real life, these are actually those colorful rainbow flashes. It's just that the camera's not capturing it right now because the color's just too intense, but it's really eye-catching at the moment. So what I'm seeing is those like red, blue, green, yellow, purple flashes, and you know, it's just those rainbow colors. So this makes the diamond really eye-catching, as you know, especially when you're seeing it from afar, say across the room. And you can just see how fiery and scintillating the diamonds are. You know, any slight movement, right, it sets off a firework of display. So these 3 diamonds, they each have their own unique points, and they each have their own beauty. And if it was me, it would be a really tough choice to decide between the 3. And if you notice, for the pave diamonds, even the side diamonds here, they are shining very well as well. That's because they are our JP signature millies after all, right? So you can imagine, let's say if you're in a restaurant or shopping mall or ballroom lighting, this is how your diamond is gonna look like. Over here are the diamonds under outdoor cloudy daylight. So I'm standing outdoors right now under the clouds. So this is also similar to those diffuse light setting, where you can really see the brightness and the brilliance of the diamonds. Okay, so over here you can see the super ideal cut again, right? The 8 arrows, and just look how bright and white it is. And this one here in the middle, that's the octagon. Okay, and the left one here is the brilliant. Let me just make it straight upright and to a correct angle, and there we go. Okay, so you can see how brilliant each of these diamonds are. And I have to remind you, right now it's a diffuse lighting, so it's like a outdoor cloudy daylight, so it's not like a direct lighting. And it's just like, you know, if you're walking outdoors under shaded lights or on a cloudy day, these are how your diamonds is gonna appear. And you can just see how beautiful they are, and more importantly, how bright they are. And when I tilt them left, up and down, hang on, let me just tilt them up and down, left and right, so you can see them clearly. And if you notice, no matter what angle they are in, right, just look how white they are. Look at those white flashes even at tilted angles like this. Alright, so that's all to do with the cut of the diamond. And when a diamond is cut well, no matter what angle you see them, they will all appear very bright and brilliant. And just show you this, you can also see the side profile view of the settings, right? All very beautifully and finely handcrafted. Alright. So right now I'm filming the diamonds under a mixed lighting condition. So I'm standing by the window, so there's a bit of a mixture of those indoor diffused fluorescent light, as well as a little bit of sun coming through the window. So this is like a real life scenario of how your diamond is gonna look like in a mixed light condition, or let's say if you're standing by the window. So this is where you get to see those colorful flashes. So if you notice those blue, the green, the orange flashes, these are also like very soft colors right now, because the sunlight isn't very strong right now, so it's just like a normal lighting condition, and you can just see how eye-catching the diamonds are. And if I just move them up and down and left and right, you can really see how each and every facet performs. So right, look at the super ideal cut on the right. You can just see how flashy it is, very eye-catching. And the middle diamond over here, that's the octagon. So if you notice, look at the edges of the diamond, look at those colorful flash right now. The octagon is a higher facet count of 88 facets, so you do tend to get those higher faceted and also higher flashes. And the left one here, that's the cushion brilliant, the cushion hearts and arrows diamond. So the cushion brilliant, it still has those big chunky flashes, and you know, even though it's a 0.4 next to the octagon, the 0.7 carat, despite the size difference, the cushion brilliant still stands out amazingly well because it still has those large flashes. That's also why we emphasize so much on the cut of the diamond. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching this ring unboxing video, and do subscribe to our YouTube channel for more of these videos, and also our education videos on the diamonds and ring settings as well. And thank you for your time.